This is the Gaumont British News, presenting the world to the world. Perfect spring weather provided the ideal background for the Aintree of the century, with spring fashions to match the sunshine. On the day of this, the first Grand National attended by the King since 1937, Their Majesties were early on the course, talking to many of the riders, among them that indomitable chaser, Lord Mildway. The King and Queen, accompanied by the Princesses and the Duchess of Kent, inspected the jumps and were interested in the special newsreel cameras soon to bring the great race to the cinema screens of the world. And now let's go across to the paddock for a quick look at the royal hope of the day, Monaveen, jointly owned by the Queen and Princess Elizabeth. And there's Lord Mildway's faithful Cromwell. Over in the weighing room, the all-important routine of the scales points to the approach of yet another national, that supreme test of horse and rider. While along the course, a host of punters wonder whether they've done the right thing. Well, they won't have long to wait now, as the parade passes in review. A colourful field soon to be battling round 4.5 punishing miles. In the royal box, as everywhere else, excitement mounts with every passing minute, with millions sharing the hopes of the royal owners. From crowded stands, anxious eyes take their last look at the runners up at the tapes and under starters' orders. A few tense moments as they come into line, another pause, and... a field of 49, but how many will survive those 30 formidable jumps that lie ahead? The first fence in slow motion, with Roymond and Freebooter, the joint favourites, out in front. Close behind come Ivan's Choice, What No Sun, the Royal Horse, Monaveen, Highland Cottage and San Michele. Here too, half a dozen of the field come to grief. Among them, last year's winner, Russian Hero, Cottage Welcome, Tommy Traddles, Comarock and Old Man River. Four more jumps and then the mighty Beecher's Brook, and in the lead it's Monaveen. Then Freebooter, What No Sun, and it's goodbye to four more of the field as the notorious Brook takes its toll. Still leading over the next fence, Monaveen kept up a tremendous pace, closely attended by Freebooter, Acton Major and What No Sun. Round they go into the canal turn. Monaveen, Freebooter, Acton Major, Cloncarrick, with the Duchess of Norfolk's Possible coming up fast with What No Sun. But for another of the field, it's the end of the race. Slow motion at Valentine's, beautifully taken by Monaveen, with the same challengers and a grim game of follow my leader. But here again it was goodbye to many hopes as Possible joined the fallen. Could Monaveen keep up the pace? Well, at jump number 11, it certainly looked like it, while Freebooter, Acton Major and What No Sun held their own amid the menace of riderless horses. This was another fateful spot for those who parted company, and for three rear rankers who refused the jump as the leaders swept on. Follow them round now, with Monaveen, number 16, going easily in the lead. Acton Major, number 13, doggedly following on. No, nothing seemed to shake these two. Monaveen had already been leading for nearly 2 miles, and the pleasure of his royal owners was being shared by thousands around the course. Jump 14, but now Monaveen jumps badly and loses the lead. Unexpected ill luck, but despite the setback, anything could still happen. On now to the water jump, and it's Cloncarrick leading strongly from Acton Major. What No Sun. Monaveen coming up again with Mr. J.B. Rank Shagreen, winner of the 1949 Irish Grand National. Round they go into the second circuit, and still the same order. Cloncarrick, What No Sun, Monaveen now up in third place, then Roland Roy and Chagrin, and a new challenger, Angel Hill, moving up rapidly. Jump 19, and What No Sun now leads from Cloncarrick, with Angel Hill moving up on the outside and into the lead. Beaches again, with Angel Hill the leader by 6 lengths from What No Sun, Chagrin, Freebooter, Cloncarrick, Acton Major, Roland Roy, Monaveen and Inchmore. Round to the canal turn and another shock as Angel Hill, still in the lead, crashes out of the race while Cloncarrick sweeps into first place. Valentine's again. Cloncarrick well over in front. Acton Major second, then Freebooter and Roland Roy. But Monaveen still among the first half dozen. No more falls here, but plenty of weariness among the thinning field. Jump 28, and again the order's the same, with 2 more fences to go. And it's a terrific battle between Cloncarrick, leading now, and Freebooter, full of running as they thunder on to jump 29. Carrick's over first, but no, he's down. A gallant leader defeated on the brink of victory, and Freebooter comes into his own. Over the final jump, and Freebooter puts all he's got into a devastating run in, 20 lengths ahead of the field. From the Royal Box, the owners of gallant Monaveen saw the final victorious canter of Freebooter, a favourite now justifying his backers' hopes in brilliant, unbeatable fashion. With What No Sun and Acton Major in second and third places, and Monaveen fifth, Freebooter passes the post, the winner by 15 lengths. No, a favourite doesn't often win the National, and Freebooter, his rider Jimmy Power, and his owner Mrs. L. Brotherton share in a win that takes one of the century's proudest places in Aintree's Roll of Fame.